All right, that's working. Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka on Blitz, and I'm back. There you are, up there. For a bit of a giggle, a bit of a chat, a bit of a run through the content that you guys asked for. That's one of the best things I'm finding at the moment with the whole new, scheme. I'm putting the options up. You guys are choosing them and voting on them, and then I'm doing the videos, and it's almost like this crazy idea where I ask you what you want to see, and then I give it to you, and it's working. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves, and there's a lot of content going out that's getting a lot of positive feedback. So thanks very much, dudes and dudettes, and yeah, rock on. Premo's camping. God, someone's watched my 62A video. How funny was that bloke? And how, I start a video off and I'm pressing record and talking to people in Disc and seeing if anyone's replied on various matters from Wargaming, and then I look at the thing and I'm like, I'm not Mike 8. Why is that guy saying hello, Mike 8? And I don't realize till the end of the game that Mike's actually in the video with me. So there you go. I'm kind of at 6s and 7s. This is the E100 line. We're going from the Panzer IV A all the way to the E100. I'm not going to muck around with the Panzer III just because I just did that for the Leo line last week. Now, I'm going to force you guys to actually pick something else other than a German line next week. We can't have Russia, German. So we're going to have to exclude the German lines. You'll have to pick some Yankee tank or something like that. I don't know. But the response was overwhelming for this tank. I only gave it about 24 hours this time, but we got 3K votes, and this tank, out of 5 possibles, got a third of the total votes. So it was hands down, this line, sorry, not this tank. It was pretty much a lay down misère. Everyone wanted this one. It was very much the cause du jour. Let me see if this viewer numbers thing is going to pop on up. Refresh cache of current page. Oh, where JC? Now, okay, I'm going to have to do some adjusting because I actually changed the voice thing here, you grubs, to only go off on over 5s because I'm worried that some kid's going to get on there and do a $1 donation and put something naughty up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have to adjust that. One tick. Thank you very much, JC. Oh, dear God, where are we? Let me just adjust this in Streamlabs. So 30 seconds, guys, and I'll have us underway. And JC, you're a champion. Now, is he in here? Is JC in here? Or is he watching this from work?
Probably from work.
You grub. Ahoy, cars and us, you sexy bastard. Here we go. Widgets. Let me just adjust this in Streamlabs. So 30 seconds, guys, and I'll have us underway. Ash, you've got an open mic, mate.
Echo.
Donations, text to speech.
This is a test donation for $1.
Whoopsie daisy.
Streaming on boats right now.
What'd you say?
It says you're supposed to be streaming on boats right now as well.
No, it's tomorrow. I deleted that one and redid it. Go and have a squiz. Okay, that's donations. Super chat. Oh, I know I've tested super chat again. Minimum amount to alert.
This is a test super chat alert for $22.
Okay, thank you very much. If you want to know hell, try and set up Streamlabs widgets for 2 separate YouTube channels and then have them revert back to default without you realizing. It's a nightmare, right? So let's get this sorted. That can be going to 0. Save settings. And then we're going to go to donations. Text to speech. Back to 0. Save settings. And then sponsors. Is that no text to speech? Super chats. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to start. God bless America.
Bushka.
Yeah, mate.
Could you explain to 420 Zuki how he can contribute?
Okay, 420 Zuki, you can click on any of the links, the patron links, and become a patron. It's all very self-explanatory once you actually get there. But for super chats and things, you'll find down in the chat bar there's a $sign. Click on the $sign and it will come up. If you're on Twitch, there is a PayPal link on the stream thing. You've just got to click on that sign and it will come up as well. So the only thing that's not really working at the moment is the viewer numbers for YouTube. And I think that's a nightmare. That's going to have to be sorted out. Give me 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds. It won't take 30 seconds. Oh my good God. Basically, I've started doing boat streams. And when I did the boat streams, that was a copy of my tank streams, and then I edited all the background hyperlinks. And the problem with that is then it's changed all the bloody hyperlinks on my tank streams to be the wrong things. And yeah, so that's basically what's going on. Viewers, no, we don't need that. I don't need that either. Where is that? My God, this is a nightmare. That is the one I want. That is the copy I want. Copy that. Come in here. Double click on this. Click on this. Put that in there. Streams counter. Voki. And voila! We're back. We're going. Okay. So we're going to have a look at the Panzer III A first. Let's begin. And we're going to have a battle in the Panzer III A. Now, this is a really good line. It's actually a line that I really enjoyed driving up on my main account. I had a couple of gems in here in this line that are actually pretty sweet tanks that have, for want of a better word, then become really sweet tanks. Like the Tiger 1, that has gone through the roof in terms of effectiveness. And the Panzer IV D, I think, is a low-key monster at lower tiers. Now, this is tier 3. Now, the 4A is a lovely tank. It's got a 75mm. It's a short-nosed, you can see there. And it's actually, there's a couple of traps for young players throughout this line with particular styles of tank. With particular gun choices, you can accidentally pick up a 105mm and that will hurt you. Absolute sniper. What's going on, mate? Houston, we have a problem. I'm playing on Asia at the moment. So very much standard, it seems to be, when we do these line streams, we end up with Copperfield all the time at kickoff, which is interesting. Now, there's some lovely guns in these lines. There's, in fact, some lovely tanks. Well, we're not being pushed on here, and there's no one spotted. Kind of baffled as to what's going on here, where everyone is. So there's the Panzer II, and there's the 2G. Interesting. Trying to get some hard cover here. Dropping the adrenaline. Someone's got an open thing. I can hear them tapping away on the keyboard. Just resetting the camo. He's only got that little auto loader, so shouldn't be too much stress. Cruiser 4 at the back there, so we're going to turn it back around and head back. And there's a Marder 2 down here. The tank's not super mobile. Whoa, Panzer II. I'm not particularly worried about him. I'll actually wait and get shots on the Marder for that, because he's got a gun that I can actually get in a bit of trouble with. Okay. It's got proper tier 3 dispersion. So these line reviews have been pretty popular, I've got to say. They've been exceptionally popular. And one of the things that I really like about them is it highlights just how silly it is getting too involved with tier 3 and tier 2 tanks. Like, I get a lot of people with feedback on the YouTube channel saying you need to do more low tier tanks, and I agree that there is a need to know the basics, but it's more about the actual basics of the game mechanics than it is the tank itself. Like, watching the tutorial series for Blitz that I did, the 3 things, like camo, angling, going hull down, all that kind of stuff will give you a lot more of an insight into how to play any of the tier 2 and tier 3 and tier 1 tanks than actually doing a full-blown review on a particular tank wheel. So we'll give this one another go, but I'll just show you quickly. Dude, I'm not giving you gold. I don't have gold to give you. I can give you a timeout though, and I hope you enjoy it. I don't know what else to tell you. All right. So this is from the perspective of a tier 3 British tank, the Vickers Mark II medium, and you can see straight away the Panzer IV bog all armor, right? Bog all armor, but it does have decent gun depression, 10 degrees of gun depression. So you got 10 degrees of gun depression, no armor, not a huge amount of mobility, and you can turn that into some decent stuff. You have a 75mm gun, right? And that's where the joy is with this. So you want to be peeker booming, you want to be going very, very sneaky, and then using what is, for all intents and purposes, like a monstrously large gun at this tier. A 75mm gun with 160 alpha will take a third of the hit points off pretty much any other tier 3 tank minimum, and you have a lot of HP. You are a medium tank in a tier where most tanks are lights or TDs.
Let's get this show on the road.
Wow, so I'm here alone. It's not super quick.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So I'm just going to angle up here and use a little bit of game knowledge to actually get shots in, as in don't poke unless you actually, you can review the tank as much as you want, but if you're going to poke out sideways in front of other people, all the reviews in the world are not going to help you. And that's tier 3. Oh well, goodbye Martyr 2. Thank you very much, T82. The world is yours. Cruiser, dude, go somewhere else. This is my spot. Resetting camo. Did you see that lovely Asia server ping there? It's gorgeous, hey. Like, Wargaming have really shut up shop in terms of gold giveaways and things. It's really tough to get some stuff going. I'm happy to do giveaways, but yeah, there you go. So that's the 4A. It works very, very well. Let's have a look at the Panzer IV D. Now, there's something I really love about the 4D. It's more mobile than the 4A, but it's very much the same playstyle. Its armor profile is a little bit better. It's still nothing to write home about, but it's enough that you can get by at the same tier, and it's got that 75mm gun. Plus, it's got 10 degrees of gun depression. Now, it's got a better rate of fire, better accuracy, better pen, all that kind of stuff. And I really, really like this tank. I really like this tank. I ran over 80% in this tank over 100 games. Great little seal clubber. I don't know Rex Hunt, no. Now, normally I'd go top all day long, but they've got a DW2, a Panzer B2. Wow. They've got like 3 heavies, which is really unheard of at this tier. Now, mobility-wise, just grand. You can get out there and move, all well and good. Are we getting help here? Yep, the team's coming with us. Excellent. And because you have some gun depression, you can actually get shots off quite easily looking down the barrel here. I'm expecting them to go high, but this is tier 4, so expectations are not always going to be, yep, there's a D2. Happy days.
Another one like that should finish them.
Bushka, when's your next boat stream?
Tomorrow at 10:30. Same time as this, but tomorrow. If you haven't already subscribed to Bushka on Fatty Foods, Bushka on Boats, please do. Now we're going to go for a APCR shot here because I can't tell where that DW2 is looking. He's looking there and he's not moving. This is tier 4. I mean, we're just going to farm some damage. I'm going to close my eyes and look away and see if he moves. Let's see. Yeah, punching right through the armor. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep pressing the button until I don't hit him. He's moved. Good on him. That's tier 4 for you. Gonna be a little bit more aggressive. How old are you? 60? Yeah, no, that's good. I'll put you in a timeout. That's great. Bushka on Boats. Go and check out Bushka on Boats. So there's 4 spotted. There's only 5 on the map total. So we should be able to come through here. And at worst, we're going to go 2-on-1. At best, we'll go, there we go, 2-on-1 max.
We've hit them hard.
B2's coming around the corner. He's got very bad pen, so... Oh, dear. We got the angle. We've got 3 up here, but that's alright. That means more damage for us. He's on a big reload. He's getting blocked by the Panzer B2. Excellent. I'm going to take it that the B2 is probably not a Super Unicum, and I can pretty safely come out here and engage him. .160 Alpha really kicks at this tier. So I'm angling up to the next target, which is the light tank you can see on my left. Panzer IV G. I mean, this is a great tank, isn't it? It really is.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Have some side armor. Alright, there we go. So 1685, high caliber, 14 shots fired, 12 hits even when you're half blindfolded. I'll show you why I like this tank. Let's go to tier 4. So it's very good against lower tier tanks. You can see that straight away. Hang on, that's not the tank. Panzer IV D. Okay. So you want to be using, again, 10 degrees of gun depression. So you want to be using the tank as much as possible, hull down and peak of booming. You do have better armor, but it's still not good. Let's have a look here. Tier 4, the Matilda. So you got that big thing on top as well, which is no good at all. But what you do have, 10 degrees of gun depression and much better mobility and much better, I'll show you here, much better rate of fire. 7.4 rounds a minute, 0.397 dispersion, 3.7 seconds of aim time. So it actually works a treat. I love this tank. I really love this. Doc, you're about to say something, and I know that... Oh, God.
American Life 722. You might want to delete his comment.
Do you shower once or twice after seal clubbing? Lol.
Oh, that's great. JC. I never shower, mate. I love the stench of victory. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Text to... Okay. This could get very weird. So I'm going to push out here on the left. Now, this is a mistake right away. I'm looking at the map, but I wasn't paying much attention. So I'm going to go a little bit more conservative. Now, the reason is they've got 4 lights and a medium, okay? And none of my guys are coming out. Okay, here we go. We've got someone coming out with us now. No, has he stopped as well? He's not coming out. This is just weird. Can you skip to tier 7, please? No. Then it wouldn't be a line review. It'd be a tier 7 to 10 review. So everyone over there is just camping.
Enemy is hit.
You like to do that at tier 10. It doesn't work so well here. Where you can go out and get the shot and move back really quickly. Like that, but you don't get hit. Wow. My guys are not looking so crash hot here at the moment. I reckon there's someone in there. Oh! He blind shot me. You grub. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he did. That was because that grub. Absolute grub. B1 coming out on the reload. Come out sideways. Come on, amigo. You can do it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Penetration.
Do I bathe in the blood of seals? That's a great call.
Punched right through their armor.
So this is a pretty strong position where I am right now. It really controls a lot of the map. Especially when they're all just sitting there not doing much.
That one bounced.
Bouncing butts.
That's gotta hurt.
If he doesn't move, I'm going to get his hit points. Excellent.
Enemy vehicle.
Now, can we carry? Big call here. Can we carry? Because we're going to have a 1-on-4 in a second. So let's go over here straight away and try and get some cover. They may find their minerals soon and want to get involved.
That one didn't go through.
Oh.
Commander, we can't see what's going on. Don't stop.
Let's just bounce everything and say we can. Yep. Error 404.
Done for. Get out.
Those two bounces were pretty bad. No, I'm not taking my glasses off. And there you go. That's enough of tier 4. Like, really. So let's have a look at the tier 5 Panzer IV. I mean, you can tell that tank works, right? It works. I got 2 bad bounces there, but I don't think I was going to win that one anyway. Hello? Thank you.
Excuse me.
Soul Slayer, you grub. World of Tanks Blitz is dying, you clown. Can anyone tell me how many times someone has posted that on the forums? World of Tanks Blitz is dying. Oh my god. This is the tier 5. I'll show you right here. And this looks better up close. I love the armor. Now, if you recognize that, it looks a lot like the Anko, right? I think it looks a terribly large amount like the Anko, and that's because it kind of is. You are running 2 guns. This is the one people run by accident. The 10.5 centimeter, 105 millimeter KWK L28. You don't want to run that gun. 64 millimeters of pen will not do the business. Oh god, here we go.
JC, check out Bushka on boats. Get your feet wet, darling. Bring your rubber ducky.
Righto, bring your rubber ducky. Okay, that's the 10.5 centimeter. You don't want to run that. You want to run the 75 millimeter. Check out Bushka on boats, by the way. The 75 millimeter, just like you've been running in the 2 tanks before, it gives you that wonderful 160 alpha, but you've got, again, an updated rate of fire, 110 millimeters of pen on your AP rounds, and 0.358 dispersion. The tank itself is, it's fairly mobile. 48 kilometers an hour is starting to get up there. That's where you want to be. It is a true medium tank. If we have a look over here at the armor profile, you can see It is not a very strong armor profile at all. It's got those lovely bat wings out the side, which won't get you killed. You can get those hit, but you know, there you go. Not much of anything in terms of armor. Another tank with a little bit of gun depression, but not a huge amount. That's with the 10.5 centimeter gun. If we have a look at the L48, it gets a little bit more gun depression with that, 8 degrees, which is enough to do the business. And over the side, it maintains 8 degrees as well. The reason I check that is some of the German tanks particularly have more gun depression over the side. I'll give you an example of that. Where are we? Not tier 9. If you have a look at this, the RU251, it's got 6 degrees of gun depression. I'm pretty sure it's the RU, and then 10 degrees over the side. So you can get that gun depression right up. But we're back here looking at the bat-winged Panzer IV. No armor, so to speak of. If you get it up and use the gun depression, you might get a bounce, but I wouldn't count on it. Really important to remember that. Use the 75mm there. That's very, very much a must-have. You used that gun and got a 2500 damage gain. That's great, mate. I've had 3000 damage in an IS-4 using a 120mm gun at tier 10. It doesn't mean it's the good idea. It's a crap gun. If you like driving around with 63mm of pen, I'll come in a Matilda and absolutely kill you without you being able to pen me. Good God, some people. Get a grip, humans. Mate, you can fire HE, and if everyone's stupid, do as much damage as you like. But I'm telling you, the best gun to use on this tank, and it's not even close, is a 75mm. If you use the other gun, way to go. You like playing with challenges. So I'm spotted there. I'm just, again, not going to expend out here. I'm the only one spotted on the map at the moment, I'd suggest. No one else spotted. There we go. Found the Valentine. Try and get one into him, and I'll show you that with 105mm wouldn't go through because you wouldn't pen him with 63mm of pen, mate. Or you can use the heat and do less damage. So you do 280 damage with the heat, right? So you're basically going to go around with a completely nerfed DPM and a low pen heat gun instead of a high rate of fire, well and truly better pen gun and a lot more accuracy on your weapon. Good luck penning that AMX 40 with the 10.5.
Another one like that should finish them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we might be able to do something here.
Penetration.
Wow, there's the other guy.
We've hit them hard.
He's coming up hard, isn't he?
Another one like that should finish them.
I'm not sure if this guy is pointing his gun, but it's not at me, which is a good thing.
The track is damaged. The driver is hit. We can't go very fast. We got him.
I'm going to leave him there. He looks like he's having an AFK moment, which is good for me. There's a T-28, 68 hit point ammo rack. Great. Try and ram kill the Leopard. No, it's not going to happen.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. We finished him off. Punched right through their armor. That's gotta hurt.
This is you guys having too much
Nurse
fun.
is really Frau Blucher.
What's going on? Why? This is great. Alright, I don't mean to just roast you, but the reason I'm saying that so firmly is I don't want anyone making that mistake. 1642 damage, first class, and we also had a lot of help from this bloke here, or who is Seal Clubbing Deluxe, Usloff. I can't make any comment on that too. Good going, the Sherman, had a good crack. I'll show you why. Like, I can't make this clear enough, okay? So, let's make this the, this is really Frau Blucher. Okay, and the target will be the Matilda 1, right? This is how the Matilda 1 looks to the Panzer IV running the 10. This is the Black Prince even. This isn't even the good one. That, if you come up against that tank with the 10.5, good luck. Good luck, really good luck. If you hit his ass, you can shoot him with your thing. Of course, you can run heat, which is fantastic. And you can pen him then if he doesn't know how to angle or play his tank. And he's driving a horrible tank, mind you. Like, this is just crazy bad. So you get the point. Like, if people are bad and you're lucky, great, you'll be grand. But if they aren't, just drive the freaking thing with a really good gun that does a whole lot of damage. All right, so... is that enough on the tier 6? On the tier 5? Are you guys happy with that? Or do you want me to play another one? Oh, Ian, I understand you can load heat, but let me give you the simple maths, right? So if you have to load heat to do damage, and this is why, like, you're a medium with gun depression who runs around and gets flank shots and all that, all well and good. I'm not saying you can't do well in it, because you can do well in anything, dude, as long as the other guy is bad, right? But if you run up against me and you're running a HE gun like that, I'm just going to abuse it. Like, I'll just make you not do any damage and die. Like, I don't understand why you'd want that. 8.75 times 160. So that gives you 1400 DPM, right? If you run the 10.5... you have 6.96 times 330. So it looks amazing. 2300 DPM. That's great. Until you can't pen anything. And that's why people get in trouble with that gun, because it really is fantastic until you can't pen anything. And then you've got this really high ceiling and a really, really, really low floor. Whereas with the gun that does all the damage in the middle ground there, you don't have a big differentiator. So that's my thought process behind it. It's kind of like the reason why you'd run calibrated shell. So is everyone happy with that? We'll go to 6. Okay, let's have a look at the 3601H. And this is our first heavy tank, okay? It's our first heavy tank, which is really important because it is, there we go, that's the P, and we'll get the 36, oh, whoops, we're still on the mediums. Heavy tank. 3601H. Now, this is low key, really, really strong, this tank. It's got a top end speed over 50 kilometers an hour, just over 51, I think it is. That's all well and good. Bushka is one employee. Great. Thank you everyone for their donations so far, by the way, particularly the ones making the whole, anyway, Frau Blucher. JC, you're a naughty dude. Again, 8 degrees of gun depression and a reasonably strong turret, which is important. Now, this is one where you get 2 separate guns that are both good. And I'm going to run you through that decision right now. And this is the case with a lot of the Germans. You get a choice between an 88mm and a 75mm. There's a lot of German tanks that have this, particularly the TDs like the Jagdpanther. The Jagdpanzer, you might have noticed that's got a 75 and an 88 and the Stuggy and all that. They have these versatile guns. So I like to run it with the 8.3 round a minute 220 Alpha gun because it's more of a heavy peekaboo play style, but you are completely okay to run it with the 11.3 rounds a minute 160 Alpha 75mm gun, okay? That will give you 0.312 dispersion at this tier with the bells and whistles, which is really good dispersion. But 0.349 isn't bad either. You also get better pen on that gun, 157 and 221 versus 145 and 195. What I'll do is I'll run it with both and give you an idea. Oh, and I'll show you also, this is what I'm talking about. It's 51 kilometers an hour speed limit with 39 degrees of traverse on your tracks and 28.78 on your turret. So it gets spinning around pretty well. What's my favorite tank? Oh, I mean, it's a hard one, man. It's really hard. KV1S, do you mind? Like, you start the game by reversing. Dude, what are you doing? Seriously? Now, this is not something I would suggest doing at home because I just got reversed into, and obviously I'm alone now. You should not be alone. You should not be coming over here on your own, but I wanted to show the speed as you got out towards the flank. Once you get this thing rolling up, it can really motor, and I wanted to illustrate that as I went out here and took the flank and held it and that, but whatever. Now I'm going to get in trouble here, but he's just too good a target, really. Awesome. Let's miss. Could be someone coming on the right. We've got lots of gun depression. We're angled up pretty hard here. And he's below us. I'm going to let camo fully reset. And then get a free shot. Clever boy. He waited till he was spotted to fire. There you go. Now we're moving around to the flank again, and I'll keep on pushing, 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 pushing. This gun is bad. Yeah, no, totally, you can tell.
Enemy armor is
Seems pretty alright, I gotta say.
that one didn't go
Oh,
through.
you grub.
Gotta love the planter boxes on the side too.
Yeah, very cool. You take what you got, and now I'm pushing back around in the thing. Get it, James? Yeah, I know. I remember that. There you go, Noah Vic. You did what I was about to do in Tank Compare. Thank you very much, mate. So the DPMs are very, very similar. Now we're going to lose this, I'd suggest, and it's my fault. Make no mistake, this is absolutely my fault. Like, no way around it. This is all on me. Missed him. Where's that SU-100Y, the grub? There he is.
Enemy armor is damaged. The track is damaged.
Got my angles right.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged.
So we're still missing one.
Punched right through their armor.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Someone's coming up through the cap. Are they going to stay in cap? This is the guy who could be a worry.
We've hit them hard.
Oh, we bounced him. Grub.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute.
Oh, come on, baby. Don't do it to me. Just too many. Too many. That was my fault. I went the wrong way. So we did 2400. So let's roll that one again. I really like this tank. Like, it's no good in reverse. Yeah, no, that was totally my bad. I'm not up my team at all there. I went solo, and I wanted to try and show, you know, a little bit of stuff. Now, this is a tough one. I really wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to do it again. Going alone over here on the left. I don't know if they'll follow me, but they're all heavies. When I go over here, I do try and get to the other side of the rock as I push up. You can see I'm doing 38, I'm picking it up. It gets to 35 fairly quickly, which is great. Really solid for a heavy tank.
Looks like that one went right through.
I believe I could be getting stream sniped here.
Penetration.
So I went to APCR to confirm that one. They're all over here. Love to clear you.
Punched right through their armor.
Gonna leave that T-37 there unless he needs help.
Another one like that should
He's platoon with S_C_U_U_F_F_Y on nice time.
Ah, love it. Thanks, Scruffy. Thank you, amigo.
enemy armor is damaged.
Thank you very much. SU-100, absolutely. He's going to push down there and try and get shots into him. I'm going to give him a hand.
We've hit them hard.
He's been a touch too aggressive there. I'd love to clear this guy. Excellent. Now, we took shots for that. Will it be worth it in the end? We'll find out, but I really wanted to clear that 100 wide. Oh, bounces me, bounces him.
Scratch them.
Went for the tracking drive wheel, didn't get it. We've run out of team once more.
We got 'em.
Not the drive wheel that time, but just too many humans around.
Destroyed.
Thank you very much, Henry Woolston, for that. You're a legend. So that's another 2K game. Well, should we do one more, or is that enough? Like, you can see the tank works. The gun's lovely. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do one with the 75mm, hey. Another thing about the 75 is you do not get HE. Much different looking tank, hey, but the gun is a Spitfire. Very accurate, .312 at this tier is excellent.
Hey, did you get a new subscriber, patron?
No.
Bronco 07?
No, he's not popped up.
Okay. All right.
Righto, we're going right. Tier 6 again.
Let's get this show on the road.
Evening, Bell. Good to see you. Now, here we go. Harder terrain, and straight away you can see this thing moves very, very nicely. For a heavy, anyway. We've got enough gun depression over here. I actually can't remember whether this is exactly the same gun depression as the 88mm. Just gonna peeking. Oh, there's no one there. There's 4, so we're missing the SUs over there. We're missing a couple. Oh, this is a touch aggressive, but we're gonna do it anyway.
We nailed them bad. Enemy armor is damaged.
There we go. There's our Leopard. And now I'm going to start backing down here because I expect there to be someone coming over here in a sec. There's a Fury. If he wishes to come around that corner, that'd be good. Oh, he stopped. God bless. Well, if he's not going to push up there, I'm just going to come around the corner. This T150 and I can start working the corners here.
Another one like that should finish them.
That Leopard, God bless him. Awesome. Ah, someone else took it.
One of our trucks was hit.
Yeah, Leo, I'll live with you doing that, mate. So this gun works just grand, hey. It's a lovely gun.
We finished him off. We put out the flames. We got him.
Plenty mobile.
Enemy vehicle knocked out. Got him.
So that's the 3601. Pretty cool. Kill that Leopard.
Yeah, the fellow that I was talking about earlier, his actual name is Craig McCormick.
Yeah, but if
I don't know. I'm
he's-
just saying.
Yeah, but I don't, what's like?
He
What
said
do you-
he said he's patroned earlier in the week.
Ah, okay, no worries. Hang on, let me just invite him. I do have Craig McCormack. I know what you mean now. I
Yeah.
thought you meant from the stream here.
No. Sorry, I should have clarified.
Okay, invite link, copy link. Craig, I'm hooking you up now, and I'll get you into the Discord link chat as well. Here we go.
Nurse always knows best, JC, but you make Sam Elliott sound like an altar boy.
There's a lot of backstory to this. Here we go. I'm not getting involved. Ah, Jesus wept.
Priceless.
Okay, so this is the Tiger 1. Again, you've got an 88mm gun because it's the Tiger 1, and that's the gun you should be using. 12 rounds a minute, 2700 DPM, 203mm of pen, 0.312 dispersion, 4.5 seconds of aim time. The gun is phenomenal, right? The Tiger 1's big issue is this right here. Where are we? There's the Tiger 1. The shooter is a Tiger 1, but let's give him the proper gun, not that crappy 10.5. There you go. You can see that it's a struggle pen-wise. Like, good guns will pen you all the time. The trick with this tank is that you've got to stop thinking of it as a heavy, okay? 8 degrees of gun depression. Plenty of gun depression. It goes 44 kilometers an hour. It has nearly 50 degrees of traverse. It's got fantastic gun handling, fantastic DPM, and 1,450 hit points. This is a slow medium. Stop thinking of it as a heavy. Your job is to get out and confront tier 7 medium. Say, for instance, you wanted to confront a Comet. Okay? This is how your armor profile looks to a Comet. You have, like, more hit points by miles. You've got nearly as much DPM as the Comet, and you can side scrape, and you are much harder to pen. Like, there is no comparison. This thing is a monster. There we go. We're going to have a run with it.
Jim Wang needs a timeout.
Yeah, let's just hide Jim Wang on the channel. Oh God, we've got more donations. This is great. Get oh, here we go. Speak
Nurse
on.
always enjoys my sponge baths more than I do.
What? What about Henry's? Oh, Henry, mate. Henry, thank you so much for your donation, amigo. I'll subscribe to your channel. There you go. Do you have... I'm subscribing to Henry. There you go, Henry. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Oh, here we go.
Please donate to keep the wife happy. XD from Tassie. Don't forget to platoon with S_C_R_U_F_F_Y on lol. I might as well use up all the character.
Thank you for that long, that's great. Now, I'm not going to get there in time top to hold it, so I was just going there in case their 54 lightweight pushed. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is a flogging in any man's language. So we've got someone coming around the back there. Sorry, Panther, my bad. I was going to that spot there, so just in case someone did push up.
We've lost the track. We've hit them hard.
That's 71. He is chasing him all over. Just stay back, 71. No, don't stay back then, mate. As long as you're alive there, we had, okay, STA1's going up. He's going to get smashed for it, I'd suggest. Can we actually peek here while people are focused over there and get some shots into these guys? Let's try. Yep, we sure can. Watch this thing sing DPM-wise. Absolutely monstrous. Look at the damage output. It is mad. Oh my God. How about them apples? Yeah, get wrecked and like it. This thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Got to get out of there before the T-20 can get a shot on me. Make him think I'm running away. Come on, T-20, over you come. We bounced the T-20. That's awesome. Or rather, he bounced me. Let's get our angles right. As long as someone else doesn't pop up. Should be cool here. Yeah, so this tank is just OP as hell, right? This is the new OP tank in the line. It is 100% guaranteed OP. Like, just madness. I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone sitting in these trees here. Let's just start shooting them. Gives us something to do while we're waiting. Wow, that was my bad. That was not the gun. That was me aiming like an absolute clown. T20's having a really good game. He's doing very well. He's not exposing himself. He's just waiting till I have to deal with someone else till he comes out. Welcome aboard, Jerry Montalvo, to the sponsor train. Let's have a little peek here. See if that Emil... Dude, SP1C, what are you doing?
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Look at this gun go. Stop driving up. Back up, dude. I'll hold here. Yeah, dynamic gameplay, 4 D sitting in spawn. I know, like apart from the 152 who did in fact push. Let's see if we can't clear this T20 once and for all. There we go.
He's gone. Find us another target. Enemy
Sit
vehicle
the hell down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One. Good job, Emil. You finally moved. Let's see if this 152 can pull off an improbable victory. He better get something done on this Yag Panther because the Emil's about to club him. No. Let's have a look at the numbers after that. .2340 on a team that really was struggling. 21 shots fired. I mean, that's pretty damn fine. 14 direct hits, 12 penetrations. Let's go again. What's this guy doing? Yeah, King Pervert, the corners of the E100 turret are weak spots. You can hit them, but they're very tough. Alright, so I'm going up. I'm going up here. Telling the team I'm going up. The Traverse is pretty OP, dude.
time to roll out.
For something with this much flat-out mobility, I mean, this is a big, heavy tank hit point pool. Look at that ARL 44, he has 1,000 hit points. I've got 1,450. 1270 on the Panther. 1,060 on the M41 Bulldog, even with his hit point buff. I mean, you do not want to be facing this thing in a brawl. That T20 had a good game. I wish I had given him a worthy opponent. He played really solid. Oh, unless, of course, you're in the tank that's coming up there. Like, so it's all well and good being OP, but then you got that tank, which is just the Helsing, which is even sillier.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He is priority number one. That Helsing right there. I was expecting a shot coming in there, so went very fast on the old Fire Rooney. Yeah, back that up. They're all just waiting. We're done. Problem I've got is that no one else is stopping this low side. For some reason, they're all flanking on the bottom of the hill, which is not helping anyone at all.
Critical hit.
Error 404, team not found. Not much you can do. Let's go and see what the team's doing. There's an IS-2. I don't know why he's there. The Bulldogs flanked. The Panthers flanked. The 25 and 2 is flanked. The Vindicator came up the flank. 5 people flanked there, which is why we lost. Is anything going on in chat? I don't understand.
It's all good.
Okay, good. So... that looks like my team, says Recursion. It's actually funny, but we've had... that's still... I mean, we're still putting out good games, but we've had exceptionally good luck on the stream so far. We've done the Leo line, the IS-4 line, and now the E100 line, and the first two we had fantastic teams all the time. But, I mean, when you got 7 tanks on you, that's all there is to it. Black Rex, no dude, I'm doing a line review. That tank is not in the line. I'm pretty sure I'm getting stream sniped because you can see the guys Stig and Tank Pro from Skux running around at tier 7. Yeah, that's not really standard. I love the Predator. The Predator is fantastic. So, 4 meds. Are they coming up? SP1C. IS-3, seriously, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spotted. We're missing the ISU-152 tier 8 game, and there's our SP1C dead. No surprises. We were expecting that. He just went absolutely YOLO. So it's 6 on 7. Always good.
Bushka, you're on the Asia stream, you know?
Yeah, mate. On Asia.
Yeah, okay.
There's no point going at him like...
Looks like that one went right through.
Very worried about where that ISU-152 is, hey. That is a tank I do not want to run into. There's the SP1C. Oh, there's 2023-3. Uh-huh. There's the Tiger 1. Yeah, there's the ISU. Cool. Gotta hold. A lot of very low hit point humans here. Ah, he's further up. Tiger One's up there. I don't know where that SP1C's gone. I gotta get down here and start doing some damage. Jeez, this is what you call a very, very tough... Oh, dude, that is not good. Just trying to get a shot off here. Not exactly a red letter day for the teams.
Don't stop.
No, I was getting that all day today.
Ammunition rack is
Amazing.
hit.
Not much you can do, team. I'm going to play one more game in the most overpowered tank in the line and try and actually get something done. But that was like suicide. Last chance at the dance for the Tiger 1. Either, baby, you get a good team or we're moving on to Tier 9, Tier 8. Death Star, man. Death Star. Oh, no, the Kuro is no longer the same tank as the Tiger. It used to be the better Tiger, and now I just don't think it is.
Let's go.
Oh, come on, DMG. This thing's mad. You run a platoon with this and anything else, it goes fantastically. I love the E75, don't get me wrong. I love the Tiger P too. Tiger P is just stupid. Tiger P is even worse than this thing. Okay, I gotta stop watching the chat and start actually watching the game.
Is there a way to do a one-time donation without using PayPal? Tony T wants to know.
Just PayPal is the only way to do that, I think. So here's a Drac.
Another one like that should finish them. We nailed them bad. Nice shot.
He doesn't have nearly enough DPM to get into that. That is the only drawback with this tank, I think, is if someone wants to hit point trade with you and push up, you can't really stop them from doing it. He's surely not going to push out there, is he? He is. Okay.
We've hit them hard.
Oh, good going. Good going. Well, this feels really disappointing, actually, because I haven't had a chance to really highlight how good this tank is with any wins, but anyway.
Penetration. Looks like that one went right through. We finished him off.
Righto, so we're going to roll straight through to the Tiger 2, because otherwise we're going to run out of time. Let's have a quick chat about the Tiger 2. Its Top Gun, the 105mm, is excellent, hey. It's excellent. It's a really good gun, 6.7 rounds a minute, 225 pen, 310 alpha, 0.312 dispersion, and 3.7 seconds of aim time. All that well and good. The tank can struggle a lot with some of the big super heavies and things at tier 8, but it does do very well side scraping. Okay, who's shooting that? That's the Cent Mark 1 with his stock gun. Yeah. you can see there, like, you can side scrape with it. You're better off side scraping over your right drive wheel so they can't see the hatches easy. But if you need a side scraping tank at this tier, this is one that can do it. It's fairly mobile for a big dog, and it is a heavy tank. It's very hefty. You'll see speed 38 kilometers an hour for a tank that's fairly solid in terms of size. Traverse 41 degrees per second, so it's good, but it's not amazing. And you have 24 degrees of traverse on your turret, which again isn't phenomenal.
Darkness Rang needs a timeout.
If you spam dudes, you're going in timeout. And if you keep it up, you just get blocked. So waiting on Tiger 2. Da-da-da-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. No, I've run out of water. That sucks. Thank you. Welcome aboard again, Jerry Montalvo as a sponsor. So I'm going up. Just because I like caves. I also love the way both the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2 look. They are classic tanks. They are probably the sexiest looking tanks in the game, just in terms of, you know, that gravitas, that little bit of dignity. I love it. Now, I've got lots of mates that swear by this tank, or one, Shame Equus, and RH doesn't mind the Jag Tiger on Tier 8 variant, on the TD variant, on NA, and a couple of other people run. Okay, IS, where are you off to, mate? So we've cleared the top, we're pushing on through.
Who makes your headphones?
Plantronics, I think. So this is kind of weird, I'm not sure. 54 lightweights in a bit of an odd spot.
Looks like that one went right
Awesome,
through.
managed to track him but didn't do any damage. So we went through the drive wheel, just didn't do any damage.
We didn't even scratch them.
After touting the gun, it does that.
Nice shot.
Lagging. I don't know what's going on there.
That's gotta hurt. Enemy
Leaving that
fuel
proto
tank
to
is
later. Come on, Sent, just finish him, finish him.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Running into a lot of tanks here. Era 404.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Just a lot of tanks. Who is my favorite actor? So, yeah, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. You can't pick the teams. You're going to get these runs where you just get a whole lot of tanks, and that's all you can do about it. But we do our best.
Oh.
So, in summation so far, I'm pretty happy. 3601H is fine. The 4Ds and all that, they're all fine. I really think the Tiger one is over the top, but I mean, I don't know what tank I could have driven in any of those games that would have stopped what happened. And the Tiger 2, well, I don't think it's a really strong tank at tier 8, but if you're going to drive it, you've got to try and find situations where you can angle it. I'm being a little bit hesitant here just because I'm expecting someone to peak. Our Tiger 1 is being really aggressive, but our IS-6 is, there's our peak, is just going up the top. And our IS-6 is, I don't know what he is doing, so I'm going to try and move around here and count on our IS-6 actually doing something to hold that line. Yeah, our AT-15 is not happy with him. Don't blame him. Can I get a sneaky one in here on that Yag? Sure can.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Now we've got a lightweight and a 44 to worry about here if they want to flank as well. There's a 44. That was always wishful thinking, that one. Very optimistic. Staying under this gun here. If anyone else would like to shoot the tank, that's good. Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Whew. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Don't know where the lightweight is, but what I'm going to try and do is push up here and poke across, keeping the rock between me and the TDs. Yep, there we go, got that. It's just if that lightweight comes screaming around the corner at the back, we're going to be the prime target. There we go.
Find us another target.
So, there's a Yag Panther and a 30 back there, but I will be able to reset camo in a sec, get unspotted, and then hopefully see one of these guys when they fire. There he is, he's just fired. Can I get the drive wheel? Yes. Drive wheel and a damaging shot, thank God. We finally got a little bit of love our way RNG style. Let's just put one in there. Oh, that's how we go. When RNGesus is smiling down upon you, he's smiling properly. That Yag's already dead, isn't he? Let's see if we can't sneak around the back here and clear this IS-6. So there's their lightweight, if you were wondering. That is not where the lightweight is meant to be. So, reliable gun. There wasn't really anything I did there, though, that you wouldn't do in pretty much any other tank. Like, it wasn't, especially because it was a Tiger 1, which is a bit disappointing. I'd really love to see it on a corner or side scraping, but we haven't had that opportunity just yet. So there you go. RNGesus is suddenly out, sunshiny and bright and smiling down upon me.
Yeah.
Jesus has forsaken you, my child.
That's okay. So 3K, how many is that in the Tiger 2? That's 2. I mean, I think we should probably move on to the E75. This thing here is a monster. I love it. Uh-huh. And the reason we love it
E75
is this. You can see, as long as you can hide the lower glacis and make that diamond formation at about 26 degrees, you can do a whole lot of good in the world. Your hatch is a weak point up there, only 178 millimeters of armor. And the lower glacis, you can get it up to 220 and still hold your form. 230, which is really good at about 26 degrees, which looks like that. About that. So basically going straight over the left-hand corner or the right-hand corner of your tank is a very good idea. If someone like a Cent Mark 7 Mark 1 decides to fire APCR at you, I mean, even then you can see if you're side scraping, good luck. Like, you've got massive amounts of armor there. 260s, everything. And I'll show you the X-ray version so you can see the actual armor thickness. It's 120 millimeters. 160 millimeters, even 160s on your turret. The face of the gun is 252 with a little bit of spaced armor at the front, so all grand. Let's talk about the gun itself. You've got a tier 10 gun, 12.8 centimeter gun, KWK 44L55. And if we have a look at the, that's the gun you also get on the E100 stock, and on the, where is he? There you go. The mouse as well. So that's the mouse's standard gun. The gun stats: true 46 millimeters of pen on your AP, hot dog, 311 on your APCR, 460 alpha because you're a proper 128 millimeter. Great. 0.349 dispersion and 4.5 seconds of aim time. Excellent gun for side scraping. And I'll just show you, it's actually not very, very mobile, but 34 degrees of traverse on your tracks and 20 degrees of traverse, 19.19 on your turret. The tank itself will only go 40 kilometers an hour, but it takes an awful long time to get there. Eh?
Want to delete question marks, comments?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want artillery. The maps have to stay small. The bigger the map, the more people camp. So the last two tanks we're going to be doing are the E75 and the E100, which are probably the most famed tanks in terms of win rate and everything in the line. The E100 basically because it was the first monster heavy in the game with that kind of stupid alpha. It really made it interesting. Everyone wanted to get that tank. So many E100s early on. Oh, Horse 268, thanks very much for the pledge. You've already pledged. What's going on there, dude? Oh, okay. So, one-line game. I basically want to try and show you this tank as a heavy, and that means angling and jiggling. There's an E75 on the other side. Let's see if we can't just get down the heavy line and do a little bit of side scraping.
You must burn like smoke in Oka.
I did a whole line run on the T26 through to the IS4, mate. So Lego World War, go and have a look at that. In the KV3, I do pretty well in it, in fact. So the Foch and the IS3 are going left, which is the main alley. I'm going to sneak in here on the right. They've got a light and a medium, so we could get flanked hard here, but this is being really aggressive. Really aggressive. And we managed to ping him, which is all well and good. That's 4 spotted. We're still missing 2 of their TDs, and they're pretty fierce looking TDs too. If they're on that corner, could be strife, could be trouble. Where's that RU? Took the time and it still didn't go in. Really want to move up here and start side scraping off this corner ASAP, so these TDs behind me can start putting in some damage. Got to move the map, got to move the map, got to move the map, and this is the tank to do it. You do not want to be driving this tank at the back. It is a waste of everyone's time. Right, Tort's moved around. Where's that SU? Is he gone? Can we finish? It's going to take a hit, but can we finish that guy off? Yeah, rolled him to 1 hit point. How about them apples? Tort with one of the world's slowest ever flanking maneuvers going on there. Would love to clear this dude. Nope. That's another very, very tough tank, that ST1, hey. Let's get out and into the ST.
Enemy armor is
Those two guys behind us are so slow.
gotcha.
We're leaving the TD, oh, I'd love to help that Yag, but I want to get over here. If we can clear the RU and the scent, then we can really work over those TDs pretty easily.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Now an RU can COD me pretty easily, hey. But he can't really pen me very easily, so... There's the Alpha.
This is why I love E75.
Yeah, E75 is amazing. It's absolutely brilliant.
So troll, I'm grinding the T54. I hate it.
So the Yag takes out the torque. Good on you, Yag. We'll give him a thumbs up at the end. Him and the Foch both did a great job over there holding back the tide. Holding back the years. There goes the RU to finish off the job. Well, not so finished. I think we've got this one in the bag though. Yeah, he wants to be anywhere but dealing with me, I'd suggest.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I was so aggressive there, really. I mean, I wasn't sitting at the back, and we maintained full hit points the whole time through. We took 3 hits received, 3 bounces. Let's go again. I love the E75. It's so good. Now, the reason I also like the E75 is it goes very well in Tier 10 compared to most Tier 9s. Tier 10 is a big step up in terms of hit points and alpha. You get a lot more big alpha guns, and the E75 does better than most. So they're going right. Okay, well, we don't have a choice. I'd love to poke in the middle here and spot targets as they're going across, but there's just no choice. Like, this is where we're going.
Bradford Overton's got a question for you.
What's that?
If Wargaming finds a way to balance the 183 in the game, do you think Wargaming could bring 3 versus 3 back again?
What do you mean by 3v3, Bradford? Do you mean 3v3 platoons? So we had 4 mediums, and we don't own the flank because they were so passive. They basically just gave the flank up. And now I can't cross here without getting deleted. Oh, the mouse got over. Maybe I'll get over. Oh, well, 140 is just literally doing nothing. Oh, he's terrible. Okay, buddy. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, he's asking 3-on-3 battles.
When was that ever in the game, dude? I don't remember it being in the game.
The very early days, sometimes it wasn't enough players.
Yeah, but that definitely wasn't a game
That
mode,
was a
Bradford.
long time ago.
Oh, good work. Excellent shot, Bushka. That was all me, absolutely nothing to do with the game.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Back up, dude. Back up. Back up. keep holding on. Oh, it's me versus 4. Awesome.
Our track is hit. It can break any minute. We've hit them hard.
I have to go now. Have fun. S_C_U_U_F_F_Y out open mouth smile.
Thank you, Henry Wilston. If you ever want to play well on Canal, thank you, Henry. Very much appreciate all the donations, mate. And you're in a medium, and you've got 4 of you, take the freaking corners. Get out there and don't give them the map. That was exactly why we lost that game. One more on here, the 75, and then we're on to the E100. My favorite autoloader is the T57 Heavy. I adore that thing. Yeah, Castro not aiming properly was not the reason we lost that game, dude. We're going right? No. Oh, really? We're going right. Okay. I mean, this is the Yamato Harbour and we're going right. We've got no mediums, no lights, and they're all in that corner. And I'm going to have to push here because basically, this is not good.
Enemy armor is damaged.
How are we not spotted there? Oh, we're already spotted. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if they go right or left on their side, then you're hitting them face on, right?
Yeah. Our E100 is going to get deleted and rebalanced. 704 wants help. Mate, I don't know what you're expecting out there. So I'm in the weird situation here where probably the best thing I can do right now as the low tier heavy on my team on the flank is just look for some shots along here. Their E75 is capping. This is an odd game. This is a very, very odd game. We've got 4 tanks in front of me in the middle. I'm going to move around to the left. This is an odd game. Hey.
Are you sure you're not playing in North America?
Critical hit.
What is that 122.54 doing? Oh dear God. So I got to try and reset cap here, which is pretty funny.
Enemy
Got him.
armor is damaged.
And everyone else is going to die on purpose, it would appear. Oh, 648, nice roll. And that went straight into our old troublemaker. I've got 4 tanks in front of me. Really, you can't make this stuff up. Like,
That one didn't go through.
don't want to waste it if I don't have to. So I'm going to need it in a sec.
The track is damaged.
Yeah, these teams are god awful. Absolutely god awful.
Vehicle destroyed.
Absolutely god awful. That was amazing. That was incredible. T110E5 in the sniper spot. 4 tanks in the sniper spot at the start. We went right without a medium, and our E100 decided to go left on his own. Let's leave the E75 at tier 9, and at least if we're going to be with terrible teams, Let's do it with a tank that is going to be the top tier. So we've been pretty lucky thus far in all the streams. We've had outstanding wins and everything in the other two tech tree streams, but this one has just been a little bit tough. Again, 3 heavies, one medium. We're just going to play this one pretty straight and go left.
Let's go.
I don't need gold for my contributor account. So you see I got auto aim off because I'll probably be Pika booming a lot in this tank. And I want to get it down this one line here. ASAP. They've got an Object 263 who's not really much in terms of a sniper Pika boom tank for me. I'm not worried about that. The 268 is a little bit of a worry. There's a Type 61. I would love to get a HE shot on him. Can we do one? Come on, buddy. Come out, come out, come out, come out, come out. No, no good. Line 14 to the hatch. That's how you start. No, didn't come out. Heat straight through the gun mantlet. Happy days. And then we're rolling around. What are we looking like at the right? So the guy in the corner on his own is asking for help. Fair enough. That was always optimistic, that one. That was always optimistic. Sticking with the ST1 and the E4. We've got a 70 and a 183 over there. Alright, I'm going to move around towards where the 70 is. Yeah, 183. Get 183, didn't like it. So still got a 268 out here. Found him. Just fire heat, Bushka. That thing's so troll. 268, honest to God, is just absolutely troll as all hell. Just get a heat round into him. And hopefully, if we're really, really lucky, we can get another HE shot into the side of this AMX, which would be great. Let's see if we're lucky. At least we're angled up the right direction. One of the things that people really don't do enough with this tank too, and I know this sounds odd, but at this tier is you can use the E100 as a sniper if you end up in one of these stupid teams where everyone wants to sit at the back. Because the 100's a horrible tank to push in if you don't know where the rest of the team's TDs are. Because you're as big as a house, the side armor on this thing is absolutely brutal. This 50B is just driving around in circles. I don't know why. And if you get spotted first and you don't know where the other guys are, you can end up getting absolutely drilled from the flank, hey? Goodbye, 50B. So we drove 1.3 kilometers, which in this tank is an awful lot to drive, and we did 2,200 damage, despite hitting a guy for 900 at the start. Really just could not get to any damage. So I'm going to go left here. I'm so sick of going right, and there's a 183, a Jaegeru, and a waffle tractor. Thank you very much, Vacation. I don't know why it's done it with that massive text.
Ahoy. Thank for vids. By the way, are you a human earthling?
Yes, I am a human earthling, Vacation. And it is my pleasure to provide the vids, amigo. From a human earthling to a human earthling. Dude, you rock out. Thank you very, very much. So let's talk a little bit about the meta here, hey. They have 3 big TDs. The Waffle's probably got a 150. The Jaegeru is like 170, and you've got 183 millimeters on the on the hammer. And they're all in spawn. They're all in their spawn. Like, they're just all sitting in their spawn. And I can't really go down there. If I get stuck, it will be a nightmare. And I can't go to the right, because if you go to the right and you get spotted up on that hill in a tank like this, you're going to get shot by guys 400 meters away for pretty much your entire hit point pool, which is a lot, right? So you end up just mucking around, trying to find positions. Like you can see, we've seen their Jaegeru and their hammer. Found the rest of them. At least if I can get over here behind this bush, it'll create a little bit of a camo thing, so they have to look to get through it. I can ask for help, but I'm the only one left here. I was the slowest, and it's not going to come. What do you do? That's the meta, dude. That is just the meta. Hopefully we did enough to stop him long enough, but there's a lot of hit points left up there. Oh, Staggerly, thank you very much, amigo.
Thanks for another great stream. Hash bring back at Warridge on commentary.
Warridge's gone. Warridge gone. Where's Warridge gone? Is Warridge gone home from work yet? Warridge commentary. That's Where JC, for those of you who are actually just watching the stream. Yeah. Did you see how when I did that with the E100 and I pulled back, I stopped where there was the bush in front of me? Now the reason you do that is that it makes it, it covers your weak points. It's harder to see if you're far enough back through the silhouette on where exactly the weak points are, and that let us get 1 bounce, which let us get an extra shot in. And that means we're able to do 3 shots instead of 2, so we get a little bit more average damage. We'll probably top out at, I don't know, how much did we do there? 2,400, 2,300? And I think we'll win this one, and I think, you know, we're a big part of that.
You're excellent at camping bush.
Yeah, absolutely. Bush camping is a winner. Oh! Take nearly 1,200 up the date from a Jaegeru. That'll do it. So 2,200, 2,300 we thought. That was pretty cool. Spotted 4 enemies. There you go. And that's a real issue. Like you're looking for one line possibilities here, but the team pushes left there's not so many one-line possibilities.
Did
Now-
TK change to unique?
Yeah, they did. They changed to unique.
Let's go.
Now I'm going to look along here. I normally would go caves, but I'm going alone here down the back, and I'm going to try and find people to side scrape against, basically. Got our angles right there. There's someone else along here on the left. There we go. 420 alpha, so it's probably the IS-7 you'd think, or the IS-8. You'll know they're stream sniping if they just randomly push up on me. Hello.
Enemy is hit.
I'm saying SOS even though I don't deserve it.
We've lost the track.
Yeah, they're all
One
over
of
here.
our tracks was hit. Track hit. One of our tracks is gone. We can't move. We got him. We fixed.
What are you going to do? I was looking for some side scraping, but unfortunately we found everyone. Bushka is too passive. Yeah, absolutely, Kerry Hart. God. Oh, I think... Are you being serious? Okay. Yep, that makes sense. So we'll try one more game in the E100.
You gonna do any count-ins, or is it?
No, we're not doing count-ins or anything today. That's on the Friday streams and the EU streams.
Okay.
This is a great tank for peeker booming and for side scraping, but I just haven't been able to find any chances really today to get side scrapes in, and that's both a condition of the meta and the fact that yeah, like it's just RNG. You can't always predict when that stuff's going to happen. Like, it's great if you can find it, but if it's not available, it's just not there. The other thing that's going on at the moment, which we've got to bear in mind, is this is still school holidays, which means you have an awful lot of weird stuff going on. We'll have a quick game in the Tier 9 E75. Oh, no, I'm going to go Tiger 1 again quickly while we've got a chance. Hopefully that wrong foots everyone who's running around at Tier 10 trying to find us. And we can get into a game in here. That Tier 8 game. Boat stream is tomorrow. No, it's listed as starting tomorrow, dude. That's the old stream. Go and have a look. The new one is listed as starting tomorrow. Camel Niwazani, I can only assume you're watching without the sound on, mate, because the actual aim there was to get some side scraping, not to get the win, but we just ran into too many. LTTB and Shiri, so not particularly worried about them, and there's no TDs in game, so we can actually push up a little bit more aggressively here than we normally would. There's the LTTB, don't know where the Shiri is, I'd rather not knock that building over. And is there anyone crossing the bridge? New South Wales, mate. Surely they're not all in spawn still. Well, if they are, we're going to get wrecked. There's no two ways around it. Here we are in our... Bounced him. Fair enough. Seems legit.
A few people have been asking, are you going to do the Japanese line reviews? Cheeto and up.
Well, I will, but people have to actually choose them. Like, these are the ones that people are choosing. That's the problem here.
Yeah.
I'm keen to do them. I keep putting them up as options and they keep not doing them. Oh, seriously? Are you kidding me? There's a lupus up there. Good God. And my entire team, of the guys that are left, 4 of them are up there, camping the hill. Comes a Chi-Ri. Yep. Just poking to check. So he's finally peeked back out, fair enough.
Looks like that one went right through. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged.
You can't stop someone clipping you out, but if they don't get you in that clip, they're going to be in big strife. Team still up there? Yeah, they're still up there. Googleplex is a really good player in the Helsing, by the way. Bushka blind spotting like a real agent. That's so true. This server has some crazy stuff like that going on it. Far out. And that lupus that took like 400 health off me, is he still up there? No. Oh, he is. Wrong hill. Sorry. My bad. He's gone up the other hill. Well done. Like, that's absolutely the tank you want to be doing that in. He's still trying to climb up there, I reckon.
Enemy is hit.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. These teams, Jesus wept. Oh. Captain Arsehat. Well done, Captain Arsehat. And a draw on Black Goldfield. I'm glad we didn't stick around to watch that one.
He's got a great name like Captain Asshat.
Yeah. So, is it possible that we will finally get some side-scraping action? Probably not. I'm just going to go out. I'm just going out. Honest to God.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, Soulslayer, the new Bushka. Wow, that Leo really.
Not even close.
I hit the Leo with AP, but it wasn't enough to pen apparently. trying to sneak across here without taking a heap of damage.
Critical hit. We've lost the track. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So I took one from the IS-4, one from the SAMP. We've cleared that area there. And we're across. Which could be good. I don't want to push up on this IS-4 too hard right now. Because he can go hull down there very easily. 215B from Skunks on the right. There we go. E5's pushing up. E5, I can't hit him, dude, if you are there. Honest to God, mate. Honest to goodness.
We didn't even scratch them.
Well done, E5.
One of our charges is
Absolute
gone. We can't
muppet.
move.
Absolute freaking muppet.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I'm going to have a little chat to you about something right now, guys. Now, it's if you've got a target in front of you and you don't need to drive into it to do damage, then do it at distance instead of doing it at like 10 feet. You don't have to drive all the way up to do the damage.
The track is damaged. Our gas tank is hit.
Unbelievable. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If you can do damage, that E5 there, where he drove all the way up, he got in front of the IS-4, couldn't hit the IS-4, and was saving the IS-4 from getting hit by me. Because instead of just doing the damage from back where he could go hull down, he drove all the way over the top, crested the ridge, and then exposed his entire tank. So not only did he get wrecked, he stopped me from doing any damage to the IS-4 as well. Which, and, you know, that's just, yeah, don't do that. That is terrible. We're getting stream sniped at the moment by Tank Pro and, I believe, possibly the guys from UQ. So hopefully we can get in here without them. Man, that's so frustrating to see that, because I had that IS-4 absolutely dead to rights. Easy to hit. Could have pulled back over the thing. We could have gone one after the other into him because he was wide open. And someone drives all the way up until they're literally a moving block between any damage and can't damage the tank anyway. So here we go again. There's Skunks. We've got an Oxo guy on the other team, Oxo guy on our team.
Time to roll out.
Yeah, I might have hit the Leo. I wasn't particularly sure. Dead set. Honest to God. One of those days, boys and girls. One of those days. At least there's not a heap of 183s in here. So there's 5120s on his own. There's a waffle tractor here. I'm going to push up and at least try and hold this area here. They'll be tunneling down this right-hand side, which is a bit tough, but we'll get that on the big jobs. Insert Leo 1's come all the way around that corner. I was expecting that, to be honest. Oh my God. Foxo, dude, what are you doing?
That's gotta hurt.
There goes our 215B.
We got him.
It's me and the Waffle baby against the world. You and me, Waff, against the world. Come on. 268's coming too, so it's you, me, Waff against all of them. Oh,
That one didn't
are
go
you
through.
kidding me? That didn't go through. RN Jesus, what have I done? What have I done to deserve this? Oh, here's the Yag. The Yag wants some of the action too.
We hit them hard.
I'm rocking back and forth. Drew one. Someone's got to move this map or we're going to get smashed.
We finish him off.
Angle, bouncy, Mick Angelson. Gotcha.
Track is hit. He could break any minute.
And the bounce. Tracking multiple targets at once with the bouncing. Let's just get this thing finished.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Jesus, what? How hard is it to get a win in this game? Wow. Wow. I mean, it's only 2,700 damage. Had to work our ass off for it. Got the steel wall. Just straight into the next one. If we can get another good game at all. Like the amount of time you spend at tier 10 just not doing anything is phenomenal. So we're going to go town. We're going to go town. They got a hammer and a Yag. So we should be cool there. Omar, what are you talking about? Admit it, you chose the wrong equipment slot. It wasn't bouncers there that was killing me, mate. It was the fact that I had 3 or 4 people trying to shoot me at once and I had to angle toward them. But I didn't fire a lot of shots. So Adamant's been super aggressive and pushed up, which is a really cool move by him. That means I can't cross right now because there could be a hammer looking at me. Patton, what are you doing in town? Not so smart if you come out sideways versus 150mm guns in an STB-1. 57 Heavy's in trouble. I'd love to help him. I just can't really do a whole lot there. Yeah, there he goes. Crossing. Hold your teeth. Hold your breath. Hope for justice. Don't push out. No joke. Guys. Oh. Welcome to Tier 10 IS4. Hope you enjoy your stay. It'll be a short one. Oh, just... Dude, don't push. No. Stop.
Looks like that one went right through.
Well done. Oh, no, I didn't mean to press that. That was an accidental adrenaline. Found the Yag. Have yet to see the Death Star. Have you guys seen the Death Star? I don't know.
Try looking up.
Yag's puzzled. Where did that massive, fat, pie-eating German heavy go? Right there, baby. Oh, for God's sakes. Where is the Death Star? He's in spawn. This is why people don't like that tank. That guy's just sitting in spawn, letting his teammates just get wrecked, basically. And he's taken half my hit points. Axe adrenaline. Gotta get your angles right in this situation, because if that hammer relocates... I mean, who are we kidding? There's no way the hammer's relocating. Never. Like, he's not leaving spawn. Go for it, Yag. I'm happy. You stay there. I'm not resetting that camo. Not going out. Someone else can do it. No, I'll go out. Tier 10, just joyful. There's the hammer. He's in town now. God bless him. You idiot. Learn to play, you freaking idiot. That's tier 10, guys. Enjoy it. That's how they go. I'm going to give you an inactivity in battle, dude. Yeah. 3,600 games in the 183 with only 2,000 average damage and a 50% win rate. You're basically going to sit at the back the entire game. I really hope they nerf the tank. I mean, it just needs a nerf. because it's so negative to gameplay. I don't even know if they can nerf it. It's got to be the mechanics have to be changed somehow, because the fact that that tank is in spawn and it just stops the whole map dead. So it killed the IS-4, stopped the M48 from pushing around, stopped me from moving around, and the game just became everyone sit still and slowly die. And that's not good.
The pin on the Hesh, couldn't they? Or the damage on the Hesh.
Yeah, they could. That was, for me, like, I got hit there and it was like, well, don't get spotted. But I got hit by AP. I don't know how you don't get spotted when the guy wasn't spotted the entire game until I got hit. Like, no one knew exactly where he was. So you basically get to not move. Like, until they do something about that alpha. The Hesh is the biggest issue, but even then, that's nuts. So he still did 3,600, which is good. I think this will be the last one, boys and girls. Thank you very much for watching. It's nice to win them all, but I think we got a fairly good overview of what the line can do. It's just unlucky that we didn't get many situations these games to give you a look at the actual tanks performing what they do best, which is side scraping and peek-a-booming, and it's really tough at the moment if there's not a lot of those tanks around to fight. So this is a long shot, but we're going to try and peek-a-boom the back corner here. Did not mean to fire that gun, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that everyone? I think that could be everyone.
What if they just make it like a turreted Yag Tiger?
Yeah, I mean that's probably alright.
I don't think people would argue with it being a turreted version of the German Super AT.
Right, so yeah, they just stopped coming up. Awesome. Off we go. Oh man, they're all going to be dead again. Why did you push there, dude? They're all dead. They're all dead. Dude. So I7, you hold there. Oh my god, this fire button is going off every time.
Enemy armor is damaged. One of our turrets is gone. We can't move. They're knocked out. The truck is damaged. Truck hit.
You can angle as well as you want, but still.
Gotcha.
I don't know what to do, dude. I don't know what to do there. Next countdowns will be on Thursday NA time. Benno, I'm not joining your platoon. We'll try in vain for one last decent game, but I swear to God, the teams are not interested in it happening. These are terrible. But here's the thing, like tomorrow, you've seen this is the third stream we've done. In the first two, we had like 80% win rates, which was not at all, in any way, shape or form, reflective of reality. And this, on the other hand, is exactly the same. We're getting hammered by just horrible RNG in terms of teams. But it's not a game that is played over 1-2 hour stretch. It's a game that's played over months and weeks. And it will come back. Bushka is noon. Thank you very much. I love being 12 PM. It's one of my favourite times of the day. Righto. Hiya, Cavado. They're going inside, so I'll go with. They've got 4 heavies, which is a worry. That 62A is waiting for me to cross. No, he's moved back around. So I'm going to try and help our 215B here and hold the inside lane, but we don't have any cover on the right. And if their meds have gone all the way here, you'd expect that their heavies are going to be here in a sec as well. So we're going to start the side scrape here and hope we don't get hammered on the right-hand side, okay? It's pretty much where it's at. We don't have a lot of cover, but this at least is an opportunity to try and side scrape the tank. Alright, we can move up a little bit further here, I think. No. Pulling that one back. These guys are pushing around too hard. Can't be up. Honest to God, you can't be serious. Did you guys see that? I mean, I pressed the button. That's... I don't know what else you meant to do in that situation. I pressed the button, fully aimed in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still missing that 62A. Where is he? He's got to be on the flank, surely. That's where I would have gone. No.
Looks like that one went right through.
Here comes E100. 215B is down.
We've lost the track. One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. Nice shot. We've lost some ammo, but at least
Now we got ammo rate damage. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They're still... We held the line. It bounced shots. It was good. But we just got overwhelmed again. And no... Yeah, that torque driver really wasn't in a good position. But these guys can still carry it. Come on, boys. Bring it home. Yeah, that's right. Nice job, Leo. Good game, medium tanks. Yeah, no, good game. Well done. I mean, we did really well that game. We held that corner, we stopped them, and we managed to do it while still putting damage out. 2,500. 8 hits received. We took a bunch. I mean, give them a thumbs up. Oh, yeah. One more. One last one. Crazy. Tit's head is like a headache, but stronger. I'll have a look at the WoW stream after this, guys. I'll fix it up. Oh, God. Really? 5 TDs? 5 TDs?
Yeah, what happened to that raw war game place where there's supposed to be only 4 of each type?
I think they just told a lie, dude.
Yeah.
5 TDs. Here we go. We've got 4 TDs. They've got 5. I mean, really? What in the world are you meant to do here if you are that lone medium? That M48A1 pattern, what is he meant to do? If he spots, he will be the only TD spot, only person spotted on the map. Look at that map. 4 in that corner. You can bet your life they'll all be over there. I would love to shoot this dude in the AMX 5120. That E75 just saved that E75 from so much damage by spinning him around into all the guns that were looking at him sideways. That is great. That is why you love the game. He was about to get hit in the side for 600 and something, and instead he cooked absolutely nothing. So I just got blind shot. Do you reckon someone's stream sniping?
Knowing your luck and fame, there's probably a definite possibility.
670, it was probably the 268. I can't imagine the grill will have moved up yet. Oh, the grill. The grill has moved up. So the 268's in the corner. Cool, so we can probably push down here into the AMX 5120 and get some shots across if the 268 is in fact still in the corner. Guess who's going to lose this game? If you chose the team that pushed, you win extra chocolate rations.
That one went right through.
I was going to say Starlink's going to lose the game. Maybe a bit out.
It kills you every time.
Now he's in the river and spawn. Epic moves. Object. My best bit of advice from this stream is play tier 7. I mean, honest to God, there's just so few heavy engagements like that. But that's not fair. We've won a couple of games where the tank's done its job. We've held a corner, we've put damage out, and that's all there is to it. Like, the tank's done its job. That last game, we held that corner to the point where things happened. But, you know, like, look at that. That's tier 10. I'm desperate to find this tank a decent game before we go. This is its last chance. E100, if you're listening. Yeah, tier 10 wasn't always like this. And it really wasn't. It's only really come up like this since they did the equipment that allows you to run like vertical stabilizers and calibrated shells and all that kind of thing on big alpha tanks. I mean, that IS-4 has 100 less hit points than me, but he has the armor profile where he can actually push because he's not so big. Like, if you don't know where targets are, it's very, very hard to push. And he is so low to the ground that he can do that. So they got a 140 and an E50. E50 really hasn't pushed effectively there, and their 140 hasn't taken the corner. That's a big error, hey. AMX, dude, you're coming out sideways, just... I don't want to block this guy, but if he's not going to move, I'm going. Where's the hammer? What are the odds he's actually around this corner? Let's find out, shall we?
Penetration.
This is going to be a whitewash. This is going to be an absolute stomp. Why is there E100 over there? Seriously? Anyone have any thoughts on that shot? Anyone? Anyone have any thoughts on that shot?
Looks like that one went right through.
That shot was amazing. There's the angle. By the way, you can see the turret. I haven't mentioned that, but you should always be angling that turret up correctly. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I don't know how this is even close still, but it is. Oh my good God. Yag, no, Yag, no, 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 no. No, Yag, no. Oh my God, how did you get away with that in front of a 183? Hello, Daniel Fast from Germany. He says while pushing the button by accident. Yeah, I missed Colin. Thanks very much. Yeah, that shot was fantastic. I might be what you call an optimist, but I'm going again because eventually we have to. I mean, we're starting to win games, but eventually you have to get a decent game in, right? Like an exciting game. We've got to finish strong like a bull. G'day, James 07. Good to see you again, amigo.
Bushka, what do you think if this changed to RNGs for pen?
Oh, great. I can't wait for it. For those of you who don't understand what James is talking about, at the moment it's always been plus 25% or minus 25% from that middle value that you see as your average in your garage. And it's going to be changing down to plus or minus 15%. And that's not changing on the damage numbers, it's changing on the armor penetration values. And that means you get less shots like that one I had on the AMX 50B where, oh, hello, where I was just driving along and got absolutely flabbergasted by the fact that I fully aimed in shot on a completely grey area doesn't pen. Because you're getting full minus 25% on those kind of shots, which really brings your ping all the way down, your pen all the way down. To the point where it doesn't do any damage. So let's try something different. This is not a good idea, right? I just want to be absolutely 100% clear. This is a bad idea. Well, good RNG anyway. But I'm so sick of the teams. They're all going to sit in town, right? And I'm not doing it. I absolutely refuse. We have had enough. We are out.
We are not
We are the tip of the spear, boys and girls. We're going to get a side shot into that IS-7 in a sec. Hopefully we don't get deleted for doing it. I don't know if it's ping or what. That didn't even hit him. Like, that didn't even hit. I just can't even play anymore. That's enough. I mean, there's a tank on the right. No one is going to look at him. I've got multiple tanks on the left. And I'm fired HE into a barrel. Good work. We're getting our angles right, and we're at least not taking any damage from them, but seriously. Like the rest of the town... Oh, the Mousie's out here with us. Good on you, Mousie. Mousy McMouseson. IS4's moved up. Oh yeah, we can do this. We can do this. RM Jesus has deemed you inaccurate. I love you, Rogue Gen. Yeah, it seems pretty much par for the course today. Let's just go over here and get deleted. That's it. We're giving up. We're officially giving up, guys. I'm done. I'm done.
Committing suicide.
I'm off to have a chat at the back. I don't know what about, but I'm just going to have a chat. Oh, we found a Leopard PTA. We may as well try for a big number on him. Yeah, that's not going to happen. 359, thanks very much. Hooray! 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 RNGesus, take the wheel. 2 minutes 30 left in the game, right? And most of the red team's still screwing around.
We've lost the track. They're knocked out.
My God, how did it ever come to this? The words of... Oh, here we go. Can we HE this man?
We finished him off.
E1, how you feeling, mate? Just a Jaegeroo and a waffle tractor to get through. So we've just got to really roll super high on this waffle tractor, hey? We've actually got to get a shot in and roll super high, which is very tough. Spotted. He's in those bushes.
This is for JC because he cannot afford it since he was promoted at work.
Where is that waffle gone? Thank you very much, Serbo Amigo. Spotted again. Oh, there he is. "15 seconds left." This tier 10 can just go get wrecked as far as I'm concerned.
Enemy destroyed.
Just forget about it. Forget about it. Like, we're done. That's it. That's it. That's it. Thank you very much, Serb. Thank you everyone who watched. This, I don't know what to tell you about that. That was mad. Absolutely mad. And this happens all the time at tier 10 too, those draws like that. You get so many draws at tier 10 because people are just hanging at the back. I mean, that was still 5 on 5 with 2 minutes 30 to go, and people have been firing for ages. It's just a very, very tough gig. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me suffer through some of that. Gee, that was tough. I mean, we won 3 in a row and then got a draw, and then a draw down there. They were both tier 10 matches, I think. There's going to be a stream on Bushka on Boats tomorrow at the same time as this one started, 10:30 Aussie time, which is 5:30 p.m. West Coast, 8:30 p.m. East Coast. Keep your chin up. They're not always like that, and you just got to laugh about it because there's really nothing you can do. That was really good ping too, by the way. That was as good a ping as I'm ever going to get on Asia, which is really impressive straight off the bat. You can't blame the ping. I hope you guys are enjoying the new video format. Basically, you're getting exactly what you asked for, which is the videos you want. I've got the 5 most overpowered tanks in Blitz coming out this week. I finished the interview with Oxbow this morning for the next masterclass series in tanking with the FV215B. I've got Benny, who's actually doing a bit of work on the STB for me. I'm doing some tier 10 medium videos, and I'm going to use Benny for that one. He's got a couple of cracking STB videos. Benny from Legion. I have another video coming out on how to Kolobanov. Got a bunch of Kolobanovs I put together. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. There's a stream tomorrow for warships, which is great. I'm enjoying warships. I prefer Blitz, tanks Blitz, but still I'm enjoying warships for what it's worth. And it's quite nice to not have any pressure, like people don't just get to tunnel in and YOLO you, because in a DD you really get to pick your own engagements. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff coming up. Make sure you keep working in that community tab and leaving your comments. I'll be putting in a new one for next week, so we get a new line review, and it will not be a German line. So we've had 2 Germans in a row this week. I'd love to structure it so you have to pick an American, French, Japanese, or Brit line, because we have had 2 Germans and a Russian, and I feel that the populace is just going to keep picking Russians and Germans the whole time. Look, until next time, we've got another Derp Diaries coming too. Until next time, look after yourselves. I enjoyed the stream regardless, and it's always good to get the ideas out there as well. We had over 400 and something people on at the peak, and 300 plus for most of it. So keep your chin up, onwards and upwards, and look after yourselves. Until next time, stay safe on the battlefield. And thank you everyone who donated: Serb, Stagger, Lacasian, Henry, Horse, Jerry, Henry, Ware, JC, Bushka's Nurse, whoever that may be. Bye for now.